Hello, dear friends, and welcome. I'm so happy to have you here. As we begin, I'd love it if you could share in the comments where you're joining from and the time of day it is for you right now. It's always wonderful to witness people tuning in from across the world. Thank you as well to those who have already subscribed and shared their support by liking the videos. It helps more than you know. And please don't hesitate to leave your ideas or requests for future videos. Let's get started. Chapter 1: Understanding the Immune System Basics. The immune system is an intricate network, a guardian of our bodies that works tirelessly to protect us from a myriad of threats. Imagine it as a vast city, bustling with activity, where each component plays a unique role, working in harmony to maintain safety and health. The primary components of this intricate system include white blood cells, antibodies, the lymphatic system, and various organs such as the spleen and thymus. Each element serves a purpose, contributing to the greater mission of defending against invaders. White blood cells, often referred to as leukocytes, are the soldiers of the immune system. They come in different types, each with specialized functions. For example, neutrophils are the first responders to infections, quickly rushing to the site of a breach. Macrophages, the larger cells, act as cleanup crews, engulfing and digesting pathogens and debris. Lymphocytes, including T cells and B cells, are crucial for recognizing and remembering specific threats, ensuring a swift response if the same pathogen attempts an attack again. This remarkable ability of memory cells is the foundation of vaccinations, allowing us to build defenses before we ever encounter the actual disease. The immune system divides its defenses into two key branches: innate immunity and adaptive immunity. Innate immunity serves as the body's initial line of defense. It is nonspecific, meaning it does not distinguish between different types of pathogens. Instead, it responds uniformly to any invading organism. Imagine a castle with high walls and guards positioned at every entry point, ready to thwart any intruder. This is the essence of innate immunity. It includes physical barriers like the skin and mucous membranes, as well as immune cells that act quickly, launching a response to any perceived danger. Adaptive immunity, in contrast, is a more sophisticated and targeted response. It develops over time as the immune system learns about specific pathogens through exposure. This branch is akin to a seasoned tactician who studies their enemy's strategies and adapts to counter them effectively. When a pathogen breaches the innate defenses, the adaptive immune system is activated. T cells play a critical role in this process, identifying infected cells and coordinating the immune response. B cells, on the other hand, produce antibodies that lock onto specific pathogens, marking them for destruction. This interplay between T cells and B cells is a beautiful example of cooperation within the immune system, showcasing its complexity and elegance. Pathogens, bacteria, viruses, fungi, and parasites are the adversaries that trigger immune responses. They are ever present in our environment, waiting for an opportunity to invade. But how do these tiny intruders provoke such intricate defenses? Picture a thief trying to break into a house. The moment they attempt to enter, alarms go off and guards are alerted. Similarly, when a pathogen breaches a barrier, the immune system detects the intrusion, initiating a cascade of responses. Chemical signals are released, attracting immune cells to the site of infection, amplifying the body's defensive efforts. The fascinating world of pathogens is filled with diversity. Bacteria, for instance, are single-celled organisms that can be both beneficial and harmful. While some bacteria aid in digestion and support our health, others can cause infections that require the full force of the immune system to combat. Viruses, on the other hand, are even more insidious. They lack the machinery to replicate on their own and must invade host cells to reproduce, effectively hijacking the cellular machinery for their purposes. When a virus enters the body, it triggers a specific immune response that targets the infected cells, striving to eliminate the threat before it spreads. The immune system's reaction to pathogens is a dance of complexity and precision. When a pathogen is detected, a multitude of signals are exchanged among cells. Cytokines, the signaling proteins, play a crucial role in this communication. They help recruit immune cells to the site of infection, regulate the intensity of the response, and even promote healing once the threat is eliminated. This intricate dialogue ensures that the immune system acts swiftly and effectively, preventing pathogens from gaining a foothold. Equally remarkable is the concept of tolerance. The immune system must learn to distinguish between harmful invaders and the body's own cells, a process that is critical for maintaining health. Autoimmunity occurs when this delicate balance is disrupted, and the immune system mistakenly targets its own tissues. Understanding the nuances of this system illuminates the complexities of health and disease, inviting us to explore the boundaries of what we know. Throughout history, brilliant minds have sought to unravel the mysteries of the immune system. Louis Pasteur, a pioneer in microbiology, once stated, "Science knows no country because knowledge belongs to humanity." His work laid the groundwork for immunology, leading to the development of vaccines that have saved countless lives. Similarly, Edward Jenner's pioneering work with cowpox laid the foundation for smallpox vaccination, showcasing the power of the immune response in preventing disease. As we contemplate the immune system, we may wonder how to support it in our daily lives. Nutrition, exercise, and adequate sleep are fundamental pillars that contribute to a robust immune response. Imagine your body as a garden. It flourishes with care, rich soil, and the right balance of sunlight and water. In the same way, nourishing our bodies with vitamins, minerals, and antioxidants can enhance our immune defenses, helping to ward off potential threats. Moreover, the role of stress cannot be overlooked. Chronic stress can dampen the immune response, making us more susceptible to infections. In our fast-paced world, finding moments of calm and relaxation becomes essential. Whether through meditation, deep breathing, or simply enjoying nature, these practices can help restore balance, allowing the immune system to function optimally. In this intricate journey through the immune system, we have only begun to scratch the surface of its wonders. The interplay between its components, the elegant responses to pathogens, and the historical figures who have shaped our understanding fill this field with richness and depth. As we continue to explore the realms of immunity, we open ourselves to a world of knowledge that not only empowers us, but also enriches our lives. The immune system's ability to adapt and learn is nothing short of extraordinary. Each encounter with a pathogen serves as a lesson, training the immune system for future encounters. Imagine an artist perfecting a craft, each stroke of the brush enhancing their skill, leading to a masterpiece over time. This is how our immune memory is forged. Upon first exposure to a specific pathogen, the immune system activates a response, but it is the memory cells, particularly memory T cells and memory B cells, that remain vigilant long after the threat has passed. They lie in wait, ready to spring into action should the same invader attempt to breach the defenses again. This remarkable feature of the immune system is the scientific basis behind vaccinations. Vaccines introduce a harmless component or a weakened version of a pathogen into the body. This prompts the immune system to create a memory of the pathogen without causing the disease itself. The profound impact of vaccines is a testament to this understanding. In the words of Jonas Salk, who developed the polio vaccine, The greatest blessing of mankind is that we have it in our power to control our destinies. Through vaccination, we can prevent diseases that once ravaged populations, showcasing the immense power of our immune system when bolstered by knowledge and science. As we journey further, we encounter the delicate balance of immune responses. The immune system must not only recognize and attack pathogens, but also regulate itself to prevent an overzealous response. This regulation is crucial because an overactive immune response can lead to allergies or even autoimmune diseases, where the body mistakenly attacks its own tissues. The phenomenon of allergies illustrates how the immune system can become misguided. In individuals with allergies, harmless substances such as pollen or certain foods trigger a disproportionate reaction, resulting in symptoms that can range from mild discomfort to severe anaphylactic shock. Consider the case of anaphylaxis, a life-threatening reaction that can occur within minutes of exposure to an allergen. The immune system releases a flood of chemicals, including histamines, which can lead to swelling, difficulty breathing, and a rapid drop in blood pressure. This dramatic response highlights the importance of understanding the thresholds of our immune system and the need for careful management in those affected by allergies. In contrast, there are instances where the immune system may not respond strongly enough, allowing pathogens to establish themselves. This is particularly evident in older adults, whose immune systems may not function with the same efficiency as in younger individuals. The phenomenon known as immunosenescence describes this gradual decline in immune function, making the elderly more susceptible to infections and diseases. This raises an important question: how do we enhance immunity as we age? Research suggests that lifestyle choices play a pivotal role in maintaining immune health. Regular physical activity, for instance, can improve circulation, allowing immune cells to move more freely throughout the body. Additionally, a diet rich in fruits, vegetables, whole grains, and lean proteins provides essential nutrients that bolster the immune response. These choices are akin to tuning the strings of a finely crafted instrument, ensuring that it plays harmoniously in the symphony of health. Moreover, the gut microbiome, the vast community of microorganisms residing in our digestive system, has emerged as a vital player in immune function. These microorganisms not only assist in digestion, but also interact with the immune system, influencing its response to pathogens. The gut-brain connection further illustrates this relationship, as emerging research suggests that our emotional well-being can impact gut health, creating a loop of influence on immunity. Imagine the gut microbiome as a bustling marketplace, where an array of diverse vendors, microorganisms, trade information and goods. A healthy, varied diet supports this marketplace, fostering a thriving community that can effectively communicate with the immune system. The more diverse the diet, the richer the interactions, and the stronger the immune defense. As we reflect on the interplay between the immune system and our choices, it becomes clear that we are not mere passive recipients of our immune responses. We are active participants in our health journey. Each bite of nourishing food, every moment of restful sleep, and all the mindful practices we engage in contribute to the resilience of our immune system. The immune system's complexity is further underscored by the ongoing research into immunotherapy, a groundbreaking approach to treating diseases like cancer. This innovative strategy harnesses the body's own immune mechanisms to identify and destroy cancer cells. By understanding how tumors evade immune detection, scientists are developing therapies that can reinvigorate the immune response, empowering it to recognize and combat these malignant cells. Pioneers in this field, such as James Allison and Tasuku Honjo, have opened new avenues in cancer treatment, earning them the Nobel Prize for their contributions. Their work embodies the essence of scientific inquiry, a relentless pursuit of knowledge that can save lives. As James Allison stated, the immune system is the most complex and powerful defense system in the body, a reminder of the potential that lies within us, waiting to be unlocked through understanding and innovation. As we continue to unravel the mysteries of the immune system, we are reminded of the interconnectedness of life. Our interactions with the environment, our emotional state, and our lifestyle choices all weave together to create a rich fabric of health. The immune system, ever vigilant, stands ready to respond to the challenges we face. This ongoing journey invites us to explore not just the science of immunity, but also the profound implications it has for our daily lives, enriching our understanding of what it means to be healthy and alive. Chapter 2: What are vaccines and how they work? Vaccines are remarkable tools, carefully crafted to bolster our immune defenses, preparing our bodies to recognize and combat diseases before they take hold. At their core, vaccines serve a simple yet profound purpose. They mimic the presence of pathogens, training our immune systems to respond with precision and speed. Picture a rehearsal for a grand performance. In this case, the vaccine acts as a script, familiarizing the immune system with the potential threat, ensuring it is ready for the real encounter. There are several types of vaccines, each employing unique mechanisms to achieve this protective effect. Live vaccines use weakened forms of the pathogens they aim to defend against. These live attenuated organisms replicate in the body, provoking a robust immune response without causing the disease itself. For instance, the measles, mumps, and rubella vaccine employs this method. It allows the body to mount a comprehensive response, producing memory cells that will remain vigilant for years to come. In contrast, inactivated vaccines utilize pathogens that have been killed or inactivated so they can no longer cause disease. The polio vaccine is a prime example. Even though the virus is no longer alive, the immune system recognizes its structure and mounts an appropriate defense. This approach provides safety while still equipping our bodies with the necessary knowledge to respond should real pathogens ever emerge. The newest innovation in vaccine technology is the mRNA vaccine. Instead of using the pathogen itself, mRNA vaccines utilize a small piece of genetic material that instructs our cells to produce a harmless protein found on the surface of the virus. This innovative method was pivotal in the rapid development of the COVID-19 vaccines. The mRNA teaches the immune system to recognize this protein as foreign, leading to the creation of antibodies and memory cells. Imagine it as a set of blueprints handed to our immune cells, guiding them to construct a defense. Understanding the process of vaccination is essential to appreciating how these different types of vaccines activate our immune systems. When a vaccine is administered, it often enters the muscle tissue, where it is swiftly taken up by immune cells. These cells, eager to discern between friend and foe, process the vaccine components and present them to other cells in the immune system. This initiates a cascade of responses, activating both the innate and adaptive immune systems. The innate immune system reacts first, with cells like macrophages and dendritic cells playing pivotal roles. They act as scouts, seeking out and identifying the foreign material introduced by the vaccine. Once they capture the components, they present pieces of the vaccine to T cells, a type of lymphocyte. This is where the adaptive immune response truly begins. T cells, particularly helper T cells, stimulate B cells to produce antibodies, which are proteins specifically designed to neutralize the pathogen. As these processes unfold, it's fascinating to consider how our bodies create a lasting memory of the encounter. Memory B cells and memory T cells are formed during this initial immune response, remaining in circulation for years, sometimes even for a lifetime. Should the actual pathogen ever invade, these memory cells spring into action, leading to a swift and effective response. This remarkable ability to remember is what vaccines harness, transforming our bodies into fortified fortresses against disease. So, why do certain vaccines require multiple doses? Each dose serves to reinforce the immune response, ensuring that the memory cells have ample opportunity to develop and mature. The first dose introduces the immune system to the pathogen, while subsequent doses act as reminders, solidifying the training. This is a bit like practicing a skill repeatedly until it becomes second nature. Consider the words of Louis Pasteur, a pioneer in the field of microbiology, who once said, "Science knows no country, because knowledge belongs to humanity and is the torch which illuminates the world." This spirit of discovery and collaboration has led to the evolution of vaccines, a testament to human ingenuity and our relentless pursuit of health and well-being. As we explore the world of vaccines, it's essential to remember the incredible individuals who have shaped this field. Edward Jenner, often credited with developing the first vaccine, introduced cowpox to protect against smallpox. His work laid the groundwork for immunology, showcasing the profound impact that one person's curiosity and determination can have on the world. In recent years, the rapid development of mRNA vaccines during the COVID-19 pandemic has highlighted the power of science and technology. Researchers around the globe collaborated at an unprecedented pace, demonstrating what is possible when human creativity and scientific rigor converge. The ability to adapt and innovate in the face of a crisis is a testament to our resilience and commitment to public health. In contemplating the future of vaccines, one may wonder how advancements in technology will shape our understanding and approach to immunization. With the advent of genome sequencing and bioinformatics, researchers are now able to design vaccines with remarkable precision, tailoring them to target specific strains of pathogens. This personalized approach holds great promise for the future of medicine, potentially transforming how we think about disease prevention. Furthermore, the exploration of novel delivery methods, such as microneedles and oral vaccines, opens new avenues for accessibility and ease of administration. Imagine a world where a simple pill or a patch could provide immunity, making vaccines more approachable and less intimidating. Each step we take in understanding vaccines is a step toward a healthier tomorrow. As we delve into this realm of knowledge, we become more empowered, better equipped to make informed decisions about our health and the health of our communities. The journey continues, filled with hope and possibility, as we explore how these small yet mighty vials can alter the course of diseases and elevate the human experience. In this intricate dance of science and nature, vaccines stand as a beacon of hope, illuminating a path toward a future where diseases that once ravaged communities can be kept at bay. They are not just shots in the arm, they are a promise of protection, a testament to human ingenuity, and a collaborative effort to safeguard our shared health. The story of vaccines is not just about science. It is a narrative woven into the very fabric of our existence, reminding us of our interconnectedness and our collective pursuit of wellness. As we continue this exploration, let us carry forward the wisdom of those who have come before us, celebrating the progress made and the promise that lies ahead. The journey of understanding vaccines is a journey of hope, resilience, and the unwavering belief in a healthier, brighter future for all. As we further explore the intricate relationship between vaccines and our immune system, It is essential to understand how vaccines interact with the delicate balance of our body's defenses. Each type of vaccine, whether live, inactivated, or mRNA, engages a symphony of immune responses that ultimately lead to a fortified defense against future infections. Consider the live attenuated vaccines once again, which provide not just a glimpse of the pathogen but a full-scale rehearsal. When these weakened organisms enter our bodies, they ignite a robust immune response. The immune cells recognize the live but harmless invaders, triggering an array of reactions. This process often leads to not only antibody production, but also the activation of T cells, which play a crucial role in identifying and destroying infected cells. The interconnectedness of these immune components is akin to an orchestra, where each instrument must play its part to create a harmonious melody of protection. On the other hand, inactivated vaccines provide a different, yet equally effective, approach. The killed pathogens still showcase their distinct structures, prompting the immune system to respond. By presenting these components to B cells, the immune response can still yield a rich repertoire of antibodies. Imagine each antibody as a uniquely crafted key, designed to lock onto specific pathogens that may try to invade. This careful crafting of responses ensures that even though the pathogen is no longer alive, the memory of its presence lingers, ready to spring into action when needed. The brilliance of mRNA vaccines lies in their innovative approach. Instead of introducing the whole pathogen, they deliver the genetic instructions needed to produce a harmless protein found on the surface of the virus. This method allows our cells to act as little factories, generating the protein and displaying it on their surfaces. The immune system, ever vigilant, recognizes this foreign protein as a potential threat, launching a response that includes the formation of antibodies and memory cells. It's as if we have provided our cells with a blueprint, enabling them to create defenses tailored specifically to that invader. Reflect for a moment on the profound implications of this technology. By harnessing the power of our own cells, mRNA vaccines represent a groundbreaking shift in how we can protect ourselves against diseases. This approach not only expedites vaccine development, but also enhances the adaptability of our immune responses, allowing for rapid updates in the face of emerging pathogens. The journey of vaccination extends beyond the individual. It plays a crucial role in community health through the concept of herd immunity. When a significant portion of the population is vaccinated, the spread of disease is curtailed, protecting those who cannot be vaccinated, such as infants or individuals with certain health conditions. This collective responsibility underscores the importance of widespread immunization, creating a protective shield that benefits everyone. As we reflect on this interconnectedness, we might wonder how far we've come since the early days of vaccination. The roots of immunization trace back to ancient practices, with variolation in Asia and the use of cowpox to combat smallpox in Europe. Each innovation paved the way for modern vaccination strategies, demonstrating the remarkable resilience and adaptability of human ingenuity. The history of vaccines is filled with inspiring stories of individuals who dedicated their lives to this noble pursuit. Consider the contributions of Jonas Salk, who developed the first effective polio vaccine. His work was driven by a profound sense of purpose and compassion as he sought to eradicate a disease that had crippled countless children. In his words, "The greatest benefit is the benefit of sharing." This spirit of collaboration and altruism remains at the heart of vaccine development today. The scientific community continues to push boundaries, exploring new frontiers in vaccine technology. Researchers are investigating the potential of nanoparticle vaccines, which could enhance the delivery and effectiveness of immunization. Imagine tiny particles engineered to mimic pathogens, eliciting strong immune responses while minimizing side effects. The possibilities are as exciting as they are vast, hinting at a future where vaccines are not only more effective, but also more accessible. As we ponder the future, we may ask ourselves, what will the next generation of vaccines look like? Will we see the emergence of universal vaccines that can provide protection against multiple strains of a virus? The rapid advancement of biotechnology suggests that these possibilities may soon shift from the realm of speculation to reality. In this ever-evolving landscape of immunization, it is essential to remain informed and engaged. Each discovery builds upon the last, creating a dynamic narrative of progress that shapes our understanding of health and disease prevention. By familiarizing ourselves with the science behind vaccines, we empower ourselves and our communities, fostering a culture of health that thrives on knowledge and collaboration. As we continue to journey through this chapter of discovery, let us embrace the wisdom of those who have come before us while remaining open to the innovations that lie ahead. The legacy of vaccines is not merely a historical account. It is a living testament to our commitment to a healthier future, woven into the very fabric of our society. Each vaccination is not just a personal choice, but a collective step towards safeguarding our world, protecting the vulnerable and fostering resilience against the threats that loom in our environment. With every advancement, we are reminded of the potential that lies within our grasp, a potential to protect, to heal, and to unite in the face of adversity. The story of vaccines is one of hope, resilience, and the unwavering belief in a healthier tomorrow for all. As we delve deeper into this exploration, we find ourselves standing on the shoulders of giants, ready to forge a path toward a brighter future illuminated by the light of scientific discovery and human compassion. Chapter 3: The Role of Antigens in Immunization. Antigens are fascinating molecules, the very keys that unlock the door to our immune defenses. They are typically fragments of pathogens, such as bacteria or viruses, or even proteins from these invaders. Imagine them as unique identifiers, like badges that signal the presence of something foreign within our bodies. When these antigens are detected, they send a powerful message to the immune system, alerting it to the potential threat. Consider the significance of this interaction. Antigens serve as the markers that help distinguish between what belongs in the body and what does not. This ability to recognize and respond to various antigens is critical for maintaining our health. As Louis Pasteur, a pioneer in microbiology, once said, "Science knows no country, because knowledge belongs to humanity and is the torch which illuminates the world." In this context, antigens are the torchbearers that guide our immune response, shedding light on the invaders we must defend against. When we receive a vaccine, we are introducing these antigens into our system in a controlled manner. Vaccines are ingeniously designed to present a harmless version or component of a pathogen, allowing our immune systems to become familiar with it without the risk of disease. It's akin to a gentle introduction, where the immune cells get to observe and learn about the antigen, preparing them for a future encounter with the actual pathogen. This process sets the stage for a robust immune response. Imagine a scene where a traveler enters a new city. As they walk through the streets, they take note of the landmarks and people, familiarizing themselves with the environment. Similarly, when an antigen from a vaccine enters the body, immune cells, particularly dendritic cells, capture these antigens and present them to other immune cells. This is where the magic begins. Dendritic cells are like skilled tour guides, leading T cells and B cells through the intricate landscape of the immune system. They show these cells the antigen, explaining its structure and significance, equipping them with the knowledge they need to recognize it in the future. This educational process is fundamental to immunization. Once the immune system has learned about the antigen, it can generate a formidable response should it ever encounter the real pathogen. The recognition of antigens is a remarkable collaboration among various immune cells. T cells, particularly helper T cells, play a pivotal role in this process. They not only recognize the antigen presented by dendritic cells, but also stimulate B cells to produce antibodies. Antibodies are specialized proteins that can bind to antigens, neutralizing them or marking them for destruction by other immune cells. This coordinated effort forms the backbone of our immune response. Imagine the immune response as a well-rehearsed symphony, where each musician plays a specific part, contributing to a harmonious outcome. When a B cell produces antibodies, it is akin to a musician playing a melodic line that complements the rhythm set by the T cells. As these antibodies circulate through the bloodstream, they seek out and attach to their corresponding antigens, signaling other components of the immune system to join the fight. In addition to B cells and T cells, other immune cells, such as natural killer cells and macrophages, contribute to the recognition and elimination of pathogens. These cells are like the ensemble that supports the main performers, ensuring that the immune system operates with precision and efficiency. What happens when the immune system encounters an antigen for the first time? The initial response is often slower, akin to a new orchestra trying to find its rhythm. However, as the immune system learns from this encounter, it becomes more adept at recognizing and responding to the antigen. This phenomenon is known as immunological memory. Once the immune cells have encountered an antigen, some of them become memory cells. These cells are like seasoned musicians who remember their parts and can play them flawlessly in future performances. If the same pathogen intrudes again, memory T cells and B cells spring into action, rapidly mobilizing and launching a swift and robust immune response. This is the essence of immunization. It prepares the body to fight off infections more effectively than it could during the first encounter. The role of antigens in immunization is not only crucial in protecting us from diseases, but also highlights the incredible complexity and adaptability of our immune system. Every time we are vaccinated, we are engaging in a dance of education and preparation, empowering our bodies to defend against potential threats. As we consider the remarkable journey of antigens through our immune system, it is inspiring to think about the scientists and researchers who have dedicated their lives to understanding these tiny yet mighty molecules. Their work has led to the development of vaccines that have saved countless lives. One such individual, Edward Jenner, is often regarded as the father of immunology. In the late 18th century, he observed that milkmaids who had contracted cowpox seemed to be immune to smallpox. This insight led him to develop the first vaccine, using cowpox material to confer immunity. His pioneering methods laid the groundwork for modern immunization practices, demonstrating the profound impact that understanding antigens can have on public health. Imagine the courage it took for Jenner to challenge the existing medical practices of his time, believing in the power of antigens to protect against disease. His legacy continues to inspire generations of scientists and healthcare professionals, reminding us of the importance of curiosity and exploration in the field of immunology. As we explore the role of antigens further, it is essential to recognize the various types of antigens that exist. Not all antigens are created equal. Some are derived from pathogens, while others may come from non-infectious sources. For instance, allergens, which can trigger allergic reactions, are also considered antigens. These substances can provoke an immune response, leading to symptoms ranging from mild irritation to severe anaphylactic reactions. The complexity of antigens extends beyond pathogens. Consider the antigens present in blood types. Each blood type has specific antigens on the surface of red blood cells, and this unique composition determines compatibility for blood transfusions. When a person receives blood that contains unfamiliar antigens, their immune system can react aggressively, launching an attack that can have serious consequences. Understanding these nuances is vital for ensuring safe medical practices and treatments. As we reflect on the myriad roles that antigens play in our immune system, it becomes clear that they are not merely passive elements. They are active participants in the ongoing dialogue between our bodies and the external world. This interaction shapes our health and well-being, guiding our immune responses and influencing how we respond to various challenges. In the realm of immunization, the introduction of antigens through vaccines has revolutionized our approach to disease prevention. The ability to prepare our immune systems for future encounters with pathogens is a remarkable achievement of modern science. As we continue to learn and grow in our understanding of antigens and their significance, we pave the way for new advancements in medical treatments and therapies. Imagine a future where we can harness the power of antigens to create even more effective vaccines. The potential is limitless. With each discovery, we move closer to a world where diseases that once plagued humanity become mere memories of the past. As we journey through this chapter, the role of antigens in immunization unfolds like a beautiful narrative, rich with scientific discovery and human ingenuity. The intricate dance between antigens and our immune system is a testament to the wonders of biology, reminding us of the delicate balance that sustains life. With every vaccine we receive, we are not just protecting ourselves. We are contributing to a collective shield of immunity that benefits our communities and future generations. The story of antigens and immunization is not just about science. It is about hope, resilience, and the shared responsibility we have to safeguard our health and that of others. As we delve further into the role of antigens, it is essential to explore how these molecules interact with various parts of the immune system, triggering a cascade of responses that ultimately protect our bodies. When an antigen is introduced through vaccination, it is not merely an isolated event. Rather, it serves as a catalyst for an intricate interplay of cellular and molecular activities. Upon entering the body, antigens are processed by specialized cells known as antigen-presenting cells. These cells, including dendritic cells and macrophages, act as the first line of defense. They engulf the antigens, breaking them down into smaller fragments. Picture this process as a chef meticulously preparing ingredients for a grand feast, ensuring that each component is finely diced and ready for the main event. The fragments of the antigens are then displayed on the surface of these cells, where they can be recognized by T cells. The recognition of these antigen fragments is akin to a secret handshake between long-lost friends. When a T cell encounters a matching antigen fragment displayed on an antigen-presenting cell, it binds to it, triggering a series of events that lead to the activation of the T cell. This activation is crucial, as it signifies that the immune system is now on high alert, ready to respond to the potential threat. As T cell activation occurs, a host of signaling molecules known as cytokines are released, further amplifying the immune response. Cytokines serve as messengers, communicating vital information among immune cells. Imagine them as the conductor of an orchestra, guiding each musician to play their part in perfect harmony. The signals they send can stimulate the proliferation of more T cells, enhancing their ability to target infected cells. They also play a role in recruiting B cells to the scene, ensuring that the immune response is coordinated and effective. B cells, the antibody factories of our immune system, are equally important in this narrative. When activated by the presence of an antigen, these cells undergo a transformation, producing antibodies that are specific to the antigen encountered. Picture a craftsman skillfully creating a unique key designed to fit a specific lock. These antibodies work by binding to their corresponding antigens, neutralizing them or marking them for destruction by other immune cells. This step is essential in controlling and eliminating pathogens, preventing them from causing further harm. As these antibodies circulate through the bloodstream, they serve a dual purpose. Not only do they help neutralize pathogens directly, but they also enhance the efficiency of other immune cells. For instance, antibodies can attract phagocytes, such as macrophages, which consume and digest the marked pathogens. This collaborative effort among the various components of the immune system showcases the beauty of biological cooperation, where each cell plays a vital role in maintaining health. The diversity of antigens is another fascinating aspect of immunization that deserves exploration. In addition to those derived from infectious agents, antigens can also originate from non-infectious sources, such as pollen or food proteins. Allergens, for example, are a type of antigen that can provoke an immune response in sensitive individuals, leading to conditions such as hay fever or food allergies. This interaction between allergens and the immune system highlights the complexity of antigen recognition, illustrating how our bodies can sometimes misinterpret harmless substances as threats. Consider the work of Paul Ehrlich, a notable immunologist and chemist who made significant contributions to our understanding of antibodies and their interactions with antigens. He famously stated, "The body is like a machine. If you know how to repair it, you can keep it running smoothly." Ehrlich's insights have paved the way for advancements in immunology, helping to elucidate the mechanisms underlying immune responses. His dedication to understanding the relationship between antigens and antibodies has laid the groundwork for modern therapeutic approaches, including monoclonal antibodies used in treating various diseases. As we explore these concepts, one might wonder how the immune system distinguishes between harmful antigens and those that are benign. This discernment is a remarkable feat of biology, rooted in the evolutionary adaptations of the immune system. Through millions of years, organisms have developed intricate mechanisms to prevent inappropriate immune responses, a process known as tolerance. Tolerance ensures that the immune system does not attack its own cells or harmless substances, allowing for a balanced and effective defense against genuine threats. The process of immunological memory is another remarkable feature of the immune response. When B cells and T cells encounter an antigen, they not only respond, but also retain a memory of that encounter. This memory is etched into the fabric of the immune system, allowing it to respond more swiftly and effectively upon subsequent encounters with the same antigen. It is as if the immune system keeps a diary of past experiences, ready to call upon that knowledge when the need arises. Imagine the comfort that comes from knowing that, should a familiar threat return, your body is already prepared to confront it. This is the essence of vaccination. By simulating an encounter with a pathogen, vaccines enable our immune systems to develop this invaluable memory without the risks associated with actual infection. The impact of this preparedness reverberates through communities, contributing to herd immunity and protecting those who may be more vulnerable to severe disease. The journey of antigens through our immune system is a testament to the resilience and adaptability of biological systems. With each vaccination, we embark on a collective journey toward health, reinforcing our defenses against the myriad pathogens that seek to invade our bodies. This ongoing dialogue between antigens and our immune system exemplifies the intricate balance of life, where each interaction shapes our health and well-being. As we reflect on the profound significance of antigens in immunization, we are reminded of the ongoing quest for knowledge and understanding in the field of immunology. The work of scientists continues to unlock the mysteries of the immune system, leading to innovative approaches to disease prevention and treatment. With every discovery, we move closer to a future where the threats posed by infectious diseases are diminished, and the health of individuals and communities is fortified. In this intricate web of life, antigens play a vital role, guiding our immune responses and shaping our interactions with the world around us. Each encounter is a lesson, a story woven into the fabric of our existence, reminding us of the importance of vigilance, education, and cooperation in safeguarding our health. As we continue our exploration of immunization, let us carry with us the understanding that the journey of antigens is far from ordinary. It is a remarkable testament to the resilience of life itself. Chapter 4: Immune Response, Activation and Response Phases. When a vaccine is administered, it marks the beginning of a fascinating journey for the immune system, igniting a primary immune response that is both intricate and awe-inspiring. Imagine the moment a key is turned in a lock, setting off a chain reaction of events that will ultimately prepare the body to fend off future invaders. This initial response creates a foundation upon which the body can build a robust defense. Upon vaccination, the immune system recognizes the introduced antigens, the unique markers that signal the presence of potential threats. A symphony of cellular activity begins as specialized immune cells awaken to their roles. In this phase, T cells and B cells, the two primary players in the immune response, spring into action, ready to defend and protect. T cells, the vigilant sentinels of the immune system, undergo a remarkable activation process. When they encounter an antigen presented by other immune cells, they become energized, multiplying rapidly and differentiating into subtypes with specific functions. Some T cells will become helper T cells, which play a crucial role in orchestrating the immune response. These helper T cells release cytokines, signaling molecules that rally other immune cells to the site of infection. Imagine a conductor guiding an orchestra, ensuring that every instrument plays in harmony for the greater composition of immune defense. Meanwhile, other T cells transform into cytotoxic T cells. These are the assassins of the immune response, tasked with identifying and destroying infected cells. Visualize them as skilled archers, honing in on their targets with precision, ensuring that no pathogen can evade their grasp. As these T cells proliferate, they create a formidable force ready to confront any threat that may arise. B cells, the counterpart to T cells, also experience a remarkable transformation. Upon activation, B cells begin to produce antibodies, the specialized proteins that will play a vital role in neutralizing pathogens. Each B cell is unique, equipped with receptors that are specific to particular antigens. When a B cell encounters its matching antigen, it too undergoes a rapid expansion, multiplying and differentiating. Some B cells become plasma cells, the factories that churn out antibodies at an astonishing rate. Antibodies are often described as the body's artillery, designed to bind specifically to antigens. Picture them as tiny, specialized lock-and key mechanisms, each one uniquely shaped to fit its target. This binding process is crucial. By attaching to pathogens, antibodies can neutralize them directly or mark them for destruction by other immune cells. This multifaceted role of antibodies is what makes them so vital in the immune response. As antibodies circulate throughout the body, they perform several functions that fortify our defenses. Some antibodies block the entry of pathogens into cells, while others agglutinate, clumping the invaders together, making them easier targets for immune cells. Imagine a net gathering fish together, simplifying the task of the fisherman. Through these mechanisms, antibodies enhance the efficiency of the immune response, ensuring that the body can eliminate threats swiftly and effectively. The beauty of this immune response lies in its memory. After the initial encounter with the antigens, some of the activated B and T cells will develop into memory cells. These long-lived cells reside in the body, maintaining vigilance against previously encountered pathogens. When faced with the same threat again, these memory cells enable a faster and more robust response. This is the essence of immunological memory, the reason why vaccinations are so effective. They prepare our immune systems, allowing them to respond as if they had encountered the pathogen before. As we reflect on the intricacies of the immune response, consider the words of Edward Jenner, the pioneer of vaccination. He once stated, "The greatest danger in times of turbulence is not the turbulence, it is to act with yesterday's logic." This wisdom resonates deeply within the context of our immune system, which continually adapts and evolves in response to new challenges. The activation of T cells and B cells is a marvel of biological engineering, a testament to the complexity of life itself. Each cell plays a distinct role, yet they must work together seamlessly to mount an effective defense. The communication between these cells, mediated by signaling molecules, exemplifies the intricate networks that sustain life. Imagine a bustling marketplace where every vendor knows their role, contributing to a vibrant ecosystem that thrives on cooperation. Moreover, the production of antibodies is not merely an isolated event, but part of a larger, dynamic process. As B cells produce antibodies, they are influenced by the environment around them, including the presence of cytokines and other immune signals. This interplay ensures that the immune response is finely tuned, adapting to the context of the threat. The entire cascade of events, from the moment a vaccine is administered to the activation of immune cells and the production of antibodies, illustrates the elegance of our body's defenses. It is a reminder of the complexity woven into the fabric of life, where even the smallest components play a significant role in the grand design. The immune system is a marvel not only for its efficiency, but for its ability to learn and remember. With every encounter, it becomes more adept at recognizing and combating threats. This is why vaccination is such a powerful tool. It prepares the immune system to face challenges it has yet to encounter, effectively giving it a head start in the race against disease. As we explore the activation and response phases of the immune system, we appreciate not just the mechanics of cellular interactions, but also the profound implications for human health. The stories of those who have dedicated their lives to understanding and enhancing this system are both inspiring and humbling. Consider the legacy of Paul Ehrlich, whose pioneering work in immunology laid the groundwork for modern vaccines. His insights into the interactions between antibodies and antigens have shaped our understanding of the immune response. He once noted, "The future belongs to those who believe in the beauty of their dreams." This sentiment resonates within the field of immunology, where the dreams of many have led to life-saving advancements in healthcare. In the intricate dance of T cell and B cell activation, we find echoes of hope, resilience, and the relentless pursuit of knowledge. Each response is a testament to the body's unwavering commitment to survival, an intricate ballet of cells working tirelessly in harmony. As listeners, we can imagine the vibrant world within us, where billions of cells engage in a continuous dialogue, responding to the whispers of invaders with grace and precision. This is not just a story of defense. It is a celebration of life's complexity, a reminder of the ever-present connections that sustain our well-being. The immune response after vaccination is a vivid illustration of nature's ingenuity. It is a journey that begins with recognition, followed by activation, and ultimately leads to a robust defense, all orchestrated by the remarkable teamwork of T cells, B cells, and antibodies. Each phase builds upon the last, creating a cohesive response that is both rapid and effective, illustrating the wonder of our biological systems at work. In this intricate web of defense, we find not only the story of survival, but also the promise of healing and hope. The immune system stands as a testament to the resilience of life, ever vigilant, ready to protect and preserve. As we delve deeper into this realm, we uncover the layers of complexity that define our existence, where every interaction, every response, and every memory shapes the narrative of health and wellness. As antibodies continue to circulate and fulfill their protective roles, it is essential to understand the diversity of their functions within the immune landscape. Each antibody, with its unique structure, is equipped to tackle specific threats. Imagine each antibody as a specialized tool in a craftsman's toolbox, designed to address various challenges with precision and effectiveness. This diversity is crucial, allowing the immune system to respond appropriately to an array of pathogens, from viruses to bacteria. The process of antibody production is influenced by a variety of factors, including the type of pathogen encountered and the environment within the body. For instance, in the presence of a bacterial infection, the immune system may prioritize the production of antibodies that can neutralize toxins or block bacterial adherence to host cells. This adaptability showcases the immune system's remarkable ability to not only recognize threats, but also to tailor its response to the nature of the challenge at hand. Moreover, the interaction between B cells and T cells exemplifies the collaborative effort that defines the immune response. Once activated, helper T cells enhance B cell activation, providing essential signals that guide the B cells in their journey toward producing high-quality antibodies. Consider this collaboration as a conversation between skilled artisans, where one offers insights and expertise, allowing the other to refine their craft. This synergy is vital for producing antibodies that are not only abundant, but also effective at neutralizing the specific threats posed by pathogens. As the immune system matures, it also develops the ability to produce different classes of antibodies, known as immunoglobulins. These classes, such as IgG, IgA, and IgM, serve distinct roles within the immune response. IgG, for instance, is the most abundant antibody in circulation, playing a key role in long-term immunity by providing a sustained defense against pathogens. Visualize IgG as a seasoned guardian, ever watchful and ready to respond to familiar threats. In contrast, IgA is primarily found in mucosal areas, such as the respiratory and gastrointestinal tracts, acting as the first line of defense against pathogens entering through these portals. Imagine it as a protective barrier, ready to intercept invaders before they gain a foothold. The production of antibodies is an intricate process that also involves somatic hypermutation and class switching. These mechanisms allow B cells to refine their antibody responses over time, enhancing their affinity for specific antigens. The beauty of this process lies in its randomness. As B cells undergo somatic hypermutation, some will produce antibodies that bind even more effectively to their target. This evolutionary strategy ensures that the immune system continuously improves its defenses, adapting to the ever-changing landscape of pathogens. Consider the significance of these processes in the context of a world filled with evolving bacteria and viruses. The ability to adapt and refine antibody responses is akin to a skilled athlete training for a variety of events, ensuring readiness for any challenge that may arise. The immune system, with its capacity for learning and adaptation, stands as a testament to the resilience and ingenuity of biological systems. It is also worth noting that the production of antibodies does not occur in isolation. The immune response involves a complex interplay of various cells and signals, including those from innate immune cells like macrophages and dendritic cells. These cells play a crucial role in presenting antigens to T and B cells, facilitating the activation and proliferation of these immune warriors. Imagine this scenario as a bustling community, where various members contribute their skills and resources to achieve a common goal: the protection of the body. In addition to their protective functions, antibodies also have a remarkable capacity for signaling. When they bind to pathogens, they can initiate a cascade of events that enhances the immune response. This signaling can attract other immune cells to the site of infection, amplifying the overall response and ensuring that the threat is swiftly neutralized. Picture this as a beacon, drawing in additional support to bolster the defenses, creating a formidable barrier against invaders. As we reflect on these processes, we can appreciate the profound implications they have for our health and well-being. The immune system's ability to activate, adapt, and remember is not just a biological phenomenon. It is a cornerstone of our existence. Each time we encounter a new pathogen, our immune system rises to the occasion, learning and evolving in a remarkable display of biological resilience. This dynamic nature of the immune response underscores the importance of vaccination. By introducing antigens in a controlled manner, vaccines prepare the immune system to respond effectively when faced with real threats. They serve as the rehearsal before the performance, ensuring that the immune system is primed for action. As Louis Pasteur once remarked, vaccination is a surgical operation, a small act that saves millions of lives. The echoes of this wisdom resonate profoundly, highlighting the transformative power of immunization in safeguarding public health. In the grand narrative of immune responses, the story of activation and antibody production reveals not only the complexity of our biological defenses, but also the awe-inspiring capacity for adaptation and growth. The interplay of T cells, B cells, and antibodies weaves a rich tapestry of resilience, reminding us of the intricate mechanisms that sustain our health and well-being. As we continue to explore the immune response, let us remain mindful of the interconnectedness of these processes. Each element, from the activation of T cells to the production of antibodies, contributes to a harmonious defense strategy, showcasing the remarkable design of life itself. This intricate dance of cells and signals is a celebration of vitality, underscoring the beauty of our immune system as it tirelessly works to protect and preserve our health. Chapter 5: Developing Immunological Memory. Memory cells are a remarkable aspect of our immune system, serving as the guardians of our past encounters with pathogens. These specialized cells are what allow our bodies to remember specific invaders, ensuring a quicker and more efficient response should the same threat arise again. Imagine a library filled with books, each one representing a different pathogen the body has faced. Memory cells are like the librarians, meticulously cataloging each encounter and storing the information for future reference. This process is crucial for maintaining long-term immunity, enabling us to fend off diseases we have encountered before. When we are exposed to a pathogen, our immune system mounts a primary response. During this initial encounter, T cells and B cells are activated, and they work together to recognize and combat the invader. However, not all cells are created equal. While some cells will actively fight the infection at hand, others will differentiate into memory cells, a vital component of our adaptive immune system. These memory cells linger long after the infection has been cleared, residing within the lymph nodes and the spleen, waiting in readiness for their next encounter. This concept of memory cells extends into the world of vaccinations. Vaccines are ingeniously designed to trick the immune system into thinking it has encountered a pathogen. By introducing harmless components of the pathogen, such as inactivated viruses or pieces of their proteins, vaccines stimulate the same immune response that would occur during a natural infection. As a result, the immune system not only fights off the harmless invader, but also creates memory cells that will remember this encounter. This process is pivotal for long-lasting immunity. As Paul Offit, a leading vaccine expert, noted, vaccines are the safest and most effective way to protect against infectious diseases. So how do vaccines create this long-lasting immunity? When a vaccine is administered, it typically triggers the production of both antibodies and memory cells. The antibodies are proteins that directly neutralize the pathogen, while the memory cells are the strategic planners, ensuring the body is prepared for any future invasions. Over time, the levels of antibodies may wane, but the memory cells remain, often for decades, quietly awaiting the moment they are needed again. This is the beauty of immunological memory, a delicate balance between immediate defense and long-term preparation. The distinction between primary and secondary immune responses is another essential aspect of this memory. The primary immune response, as previously mentioned, is what occurs during the first encounter with a pathogen or vaccine. This response can take days to weeks to fully develop, as the body must identify the invader, activate the appropriate immune cells, and produce antibodies. In contrast, the secondary immune response is swift and powerful. Should the same pathogen attempt to invade again, the memory cells are quickly reactivated. They mobilize rapidly, producing a surge of antibodies within hours rather than days. This contrast is akin to a seasoned performer taking the stage after years of practice. The performance is polished, confident, and immediate, reflecting the experience of having faced the challenge before. This ability to mount a faster and more robust response is why vaccines are so effective. For instance, when individuals receive a booster shot, they not only refresh their antibody levels, but also stimulate the memory cells, reinforcing the body's defenses. The secondary response, bolstered by these memory cells, is often so effective that many individuals may never even realize they were exposed to the pathogen again. Imagine a world where diseases that once posed significant threats are now mere memories, thanks to the power of immunological memory. Diseases like smallpox have been eradicated, a feat accomplished through concerted vaccination efforts. The success stories are numerous, showcasing how our understanding of memory cells and adaptive immunity can lead to profound public health victories. Each vaccine represents a chapter in our ongoing story of survival, a testament to the resilience of human ingenuity and science. As we reflect on the incredible journey of the immune system, we can appreciate the complex dance of memory cells, vaccines, and immune responses. Each element plays a vital role in creating a shield that protects us from the world around us. The immune system is not merely a reactive force. It is a proactive guardian, learning and adapting, becoming more adept at defending against the myriad threats we face throughout our lives. In this light, consider the stories of individuals who have dedicated their lives to advancing our understanding of immunology. Scientists like Edward Jenner, who pioneered the smallpox vaccine, laid the groundwork for immunization practices we rely on today. Jenner's innovative approach to using cowpox to create immunity against smallpox was a pivotal moment in medical history. His work exemplifies the power of observation and curiosity, leading to breakthroughs that have saved countless lives. Furthermore, the tale of Louis Pasteur, who developed vaccines for rabies and anthrax, illustrates the profound impact of scientific inquiry on public health. Pasteur once said, "Science knows no country because knowledge belongs to humanity." His commitment to understanding infectious diseases and developing vaccines has shaped our approach to immunization, emphasizing the importance of memory cells and the immune response. As we delve deeper into the world of immunological memory, we begin to appreciate the complexity of the immune system's mechanisms. Memory cells serve as the embodiment of our body's experiences, retaining knowledge of previous encounters to protect us in the future. In a way, they are the storytellers of our immune system, ensuring that each encounter is recorded and remembered, allowing us to stand resilient against potential threats. The intricate interplay of memory cells and the immune responses they facilitate serve as a reminder of the wonders of biological systems. Just as we learn and grow from our experiences, the immune system adapts and evolves, continually enhancing its ability to protect us. This ongoing process speaks to the resilience of life itself, reminding us that we are not merely passive recipients of immunity but active participants in a dynamic learning process. As we consider the implications of immunological memory, we might ask ourselves, what does it mean to be resilient? Resilience, in the context of our immune system, is the ability to not only withstand challenges, but to grow stronger from them. Memory cells are the embodiment of this resilience, standing ready to defend against the onslaught of pathogens that may threaten our health. In the grand tapestry of life, the immune system plays a vital role, ensuring that we can thrive amidst the challenges we face. The development of immunological memory is not just a fascinating scientific phenomenon. It is a testament to the strength and adaptability of our biological systems. Each memory cell is a reminder of our past, a guardian of our future, and an integral part of the continuous journey toward health and well-being. With this understanding, we can appreciate the importance of vaccines in cultivating our immunological memory. They are not merely medical interventions, they are gateways to a healthier future, enabling us to pass on our immunity to future generations. The legacy of immunological memory is one of hope, a promise that we can learn from our encounters with disease and emerge stronger, better equipped to face whatever challenges lie ahead. As we close this exploration of developing immunological memory, let us carry forward the knowledge that our immune systems are remarkable, ever-evolving entities, shaped by the experiences of our lives. With each memory cell, we hold a story, a piece of our history, and a promise for a healthier tomorrow. The power of memory cells within our immune system extends not just to their individual roles, but also to the intricate networks they form. These networks are essential for ensuring that the immune response is not just reactive, but also adaptive. Imagine the immune system as a vast and intricate orchestra, with memory cells as seasoned musicians who know their parts well. When a familiar pathogen re-enters the stage, these musicians can play their pieces with confidence and precision, producing a robust symphony of defense with remarkable speed. But what happens in the moments between encounters with pathogens? During these interludes, memory cells remain vigilant, though in a state of relative dormancy. They continuously circulate through the bloodstream and reside in lymphoid tissues, ready to spring into action at a moment's notice. This state of readiness is akin to a soldier on leave, still trained and prepared for duty, even while enjoying a well-deserved rest. This is a testament to the efficiency of the immune system, which has evolved to prioritize not just immediate responses, but also long-term protection. The journey of memory cells is also a remarkable tale of growth and adaptation. Over time, these cells can undergo a form of evolution, affinity maturation, allowing them to refine their ability to recognize and neutralize pathogens. This process occurs primarily in the germinal centers of lymph nodes, where B cells undergo mutations that enhance their ability to bind to specific antigens. The best-performing cells are selected for survival, leading to a more effective immune response. This careful selection process demonstrates the immune system's ability to learn from past encounters, ensuring that it can respond even more effectively upon future exposures. In contemplating the implications of this process, one might wonder, how does our immune system decide which memory cells to retain? The answer lies in the continuous interplay between exposure and experience. Memory cells that successfully recognize and bind to antigens are more likely to survive and proliferate. This natural selection ensures that our immune memory becomes more refined over time, much like a craftsman perfecting their skills through practice. Vaccination plays a pivotal role in shaping this memory landscape. Consider the role of childhood vaccinations, for instance. These early interventions help establish a foundation of immunological memory that can last a lifetime. By exposing young immune systems to specific antigens, vaccines effectively prepare them for future encounters with pathogens. The childhood vaccination schedule is designed with foresight, ensuring that children build resilience against diseases that could have severe consequences if contracted later in life. The concept of herd immunity is intricately linked to the development of immunological memory within a population. When a significant portion of the community is vaccinated and, therefore, possesses memory cells capable of recognizing and responding to specific pathogens, the chances of disease spread diminish. This collective immunity is a protective barrier for those who cannot be vaccinated due to medical reasons. It highlights the importance of vaccinations not only for individual health, but also for the well-being of society as a whole. Reflecting on the broader impact of vaccines, we can draw inspiration from the words of Jonas Salk, the developer of the polio vaccine, who famously stated, "I have had a great deal of experience with vaccines. I have been involved in the development of them. They are a great gift to humanity." His insight underscores the profound societal benefits that arise from the development of immunological memory through vaccination. As we explore the dynamics of primary and secondary immune responses further, we recognize an additional layer of complexity. The primary response, while essential for initial defense, often yields a less coordinated effort compared to the secondary response. This is due to the time it takes for the immune system to learn and adapt. With the secondary response, however, the memory cells act as a well-trained reserve force, ready to mobilize and mount a rapid and effective defense. This distinction between the two responses is a crucial reason why certain diseases can be mitigated or even eradicated through widespread vaccination efforts. Imagine the thrill and relief of knowing that, thanks to vaccines and the memory cells they stimulate, future generations may not have to experience the devastation of diseases that once claimed countless lives. The legacy of immunological memory is not just about individual protection. It is a collective safeguard, a promise that humanity can overcome the challenges posed by infectious diseases. As we journey deeper into the fascinating world of immunological memory, it becomes evident that each memory cell is more than just a component of the immune system. It is a testament to our resilience as a species. The stories of those who have dedicated their lives to this field of study remind us of the importance of curiosity, innovation, and commitment to public health. From the early pioneers who laid the groundwork for vaccination to the modern scientists who continue to unravel the complexities of the immune system, each contribution adds a new chapter to the ongoing narrative of immunological science. With this understanding, we can appreciate the significant role that memory cells play in our lives. They are the silent sentinels of our health, constantly learning and evolving to protect us from an ever-changing landscape of pathogens. Just as we learn from our experiences, our immune systems do the same, creating a legacy of resilience that spans generations. The story of immunological memory is a celebration of life, adaptation, and the remarkable ability of the human body to defend itself against adversity. Chapter 6: The Importance of Booster Shots. Booster shots serve a vital purpose in the realm of immunization, acting as an essential reinforcement to the initial defense mechanisms established by vaccinations. Imagine a sturdy wall built to protect a home. Over time, the elements may wear it down, and without maintenance, its strength diminishes. Similarly, our immune system, despite its remarkable capabilities, requires periodic boosts to remain vigilant and effective against diseases. A booster shot is essentially a follow-up dose of a vaccine that enhances the body's immune response. It is not merely a duplication of the original vaccine. Rather, it is a means of re-exposing the immune system to antigens, those unique identifiers we discussed in previous chapters. By introducing these antigens again, booster shots help rekindle the immune memory, allowing the body to respond more robustly and efficiently when faced with the actual pathogen. Consider the wisdom of the renowned vaccine pioneer Edward Jenner, who famously stated, "The greatest benefit is derived from the practice of vaccination." This profound insight underscores the importance of not only initial vaccination, but also the necessity of recall through booster shots, ensuring that our immune system remains prepared to confront potential threats. As we explore the nuances of how booster shots enhance immune memory, let us visualize the immune system as a vast, interconnected network. Within this network, memory cells, particularly B cells, are like seasoned soldiers, trained to recognize and respond to specific pathogens. After the primary vaccination, these memory cells form a reservoir of defense. However, over time, the potency of this memory can wane, a phenomenon known as immune memory decay. Booster shots act as a refresher course for these immune sentinels, reminding them of their training and sharpening their response to the next encounter with the pathogen. Have you ever wondered how long the effects of a vaccine last? The answer varies depending on several factors, including the type of vaccine and the individual's immune system. Some vaccines, like those for measles or mumps, can provide long-lasting immunity. Yet, for others, like tetanus, the protective effects diminish over time, necessitating booster doses every 10 years. This periodic reinforcement is crucial, as it ensures that our immune defenses remain fortified against pathogens that may evolve or become more virulent over time. The timing and frequency of boosters are guided by recommended vaccination schedules, a carefully crafted framework that reflects extensive research and clinical experience. These schedules are not arbitrary. They are informed by the dynamics of disease prevalence, the lifespan of immune responses, and the overall health of populations. For instance, the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention recommends that children receive a series of vaccines during their early years, with boosters administered at strategic intervals. This careful orchestration helps create a well-prepared immune army ready to defend against a multitude of diseases as the child grows. Imagine a young child getting their vaccinations. Each shot is a building block, laying the foundation for a robust immune system. These vaccinations are designed to elicit a strong immune response, with the initial doses establishing a baseline of immunity. However, as time passes, those defenses may fade, akin to a garden that needs regular tending to flourish. Booster shots come in to nurture this garden, ensuring that the immunity remains strong and resilient. In adulthood, the importance of booster shots continues. Take the case of the flu vaccine, which is recommended annually. The influenza virus is notorious for its ability to change rapidly, adapting and evolving each year. By receiving a booster, individuals are not only refreshing their immune memory, but also updating their defenses to combat the latest strains of the virus. This ongoing vigilance is crucial, particularly for those at higher risk, such as the elderly or those with compromised immune systems. The significance of maintaining an up-to-date vaccination schedule extends beyond individual health. It plays a pivotal role in public health, contributing to herd immunity. When a substantial portion of a population is vaccinated, it creates a protective barrier, reducing the likelihood of disease transmission. This is especially important for those who cannot be vaccinated due to medical reasons, as they rely on the immunity of those around them to remain safe. In this interconnected world, the actions of one can ripple through the community. The decision to receive booster shots is not just a personal choice, it is a commitment to the greater good. The vaccines, combined with boosters, form a shield, protecting not only individuals but also the vulnerable members of society, ensuring that the most at-risk populations are shielded from outbreaks. As we reflect on the purpose and impact of booster shots, it becomes clear that they are a crucial element in the ongoing saga of immunity. They serve as a bridge between initial vaccination and long-term protection, enhancing immune memory and ensuring that our defenses are not only robust, but also adaptable to the ever-evolving landscape of pathogens. In the grand narrative of our immune system, booster shots are the reminders that keep our defenses sharp and ready. Just as we sharpen our skills through practice, our immune system benefits from these periodic boosts, maintaining a state of readiness against the threats that lurk in the world around us. As we consider the recommended vaccination schedules, it is helpful to visualize them as a roadmap, guiding us through the landscape of our health. Each stop along this journey represents a moment of preparation, a chance to fortify our defenses. The significance of adhering to these schedules cannot be overstated, as they are designed to align with our developmental milestones and the changing dynamics of exposure to diseases over time. Imagine the excitement of a new parent carefully following the vaccination schedule for their child. Each visit to the pediatrician is not just a routine, it is an investment in the child's future health. The vaccines administered during these visits are like seeds planted, with booster shots serving as the water and sunlight needed for them to thrive. As we delve into the world of booster shots, it becomes evident that they are more than just medical interventions. They are a commitment to health, resilience, and community well-being. Each booster is a reminder that our immune systems, like any steadfast guardian, require sustenance and attention to fulfill their noble duty of protection. In the grand tapestry of health and immunity, booster shots play a critical role, weaving together individual well-being with the collective strength of communities. They ensure that our immune systems remain vigilant, ready to respond to the challenges that life presents. Through the lens of science and compassion, we see that these small yet significant injections are foundational to our ongoing health journey. As we continue to explore the intricacies of the immune system and the vital role of vaccinations, we come to understand that the journey of immunity is one of growth, learning, and resilience. Each booster shot is a step forward, a moment of renewal in our lifelong commitment to health. As we consider the recommended vaccination schedules, it is essential to appreciate the meticulous research that informs these guidelines. These schedules are crafted through a collaborative effort among scientists, public health officials, and clinicians, each contributing to a collective understanding of how best to protect populations. Imagine an orchestra where each musician plays a unique instrument, yet all harmonize to create a beautiful symphony. The vaccination schedules represent this orchestration, aligning the timing and type of vaccines to maximize their effectiveness and ensure that communities remain healthy. The development of these schedules is rooted in a profound understanding of epidemiology, the study of how diseases spread and can be controlled within populations. By analyzing historical data, researchers discern patterns in disease outbreaks, identifying when certain pathogens are most prevalent. For instance, the resurgence of whooping cough in recent years has prompted health organizations to emphasize the importance of boosters, particularly in adolescents and adults who may have seen a decline in their immunity over time. This vigilance reflects a broader commitment to safeguarding public health by addressing potential vulnerabilities. Picture the scenario of a child starting school, their tiny backpack filled with books and supplies, yet the most critical items are the vaccines they receive before stepping into the classroom. Each vaccination is a shield, fortifying them against diseases that could disrupt their education and development. The early years of life are a critical period for immunization, as infants and toddlers are particularly susceptible to infections. The recommended schedule ensures that these young ones receive their vaccines at the optimal times, enabling their immune systems to build defenses just as they begin to encounter the world beyond their home. As children grow, the introduction of booster shots at specific intervals reaffirms their immune training. The concept of catch-up vaccines also plays a role in this process. If a child misses a scheduled vaccine, health providers can offer catch-up doses, allowing the immune system to regain its footing. This flexibility within the vaccination schedule mirrors the adaptability of the immune system itself, reinforcing the idea that health is an ongoing journey. In adulthood, the importance of adhering to vaccination schedules continues, particularly for those in high-risk categories. The shingles vaccine, for example, is recommended for older adults, as the varicella-zoster virus can reemerge years after an initial chickenpox infection, often leading to painful shingles. By receiving this booster, individuals can reignite their immune memory against a virus that has lain dormant, highlighting the dynamic nature of our immune defenses. Moreover, the significance of booster shots is amplified in the context of global health. The World Health Organization emphasizes the necessity of maintaining vaccination coverage to prevent outbreaks of diseases that are, in many places, well under control. Imagine a world where smallpox once ravaged populations, now eradicated through concerted vaccination efforts. This achievement stands as a testament to the power of vaccines and their boosters, demonstrating that through collective action, we can conquer formidable health challenges. Consider the remarkable story of Jonas Salk, the scientist who developed the polio vaccine. His work not only saved countless lives, but also reshaped public health policies around vaccination. Salk once said, "The greatest reward for doing is the opportunity to do more." This ethos resonates deeply within the field of immunization, where each booster shot represents an opportunity to enhance our defenses against diseases that once caused widespread suffering. As we navigate the diverse landscape of vaccination, it is vital to recognize that the impact of booster shots extends beyond individual protection. They contribute to the concept of herd immunity, a phenomenon where a significant proportion of the population becomes immune to a disease, thereby protecting those who are unable to be vaccinated. Picture a flock of birds flying in formation, each one supporting the others as they journey together. This collective immunity not only helps to shield vulnerable individuals, but also curtails the spread of diseases within communities. The role of education in promoting booster shots cannot be understated. Public health campaigns aim to inform individuals about the importance of staying current with their vaccinations, addressing myths and misconceptions that may deter people from receiving boosters. Imagine a community gathering where health professionals share stories of resilience and recovery, reinforcing the idea that vaccines are not merely medical interventions, but vital components of a thriving society. In the realm of booster shots, the journey is not merely a path of individual health. It is a collective commitment to safeguarding our communities. Each shot is a thread woven into the fabric of public health, ensuring that we are prepared to face the challenges that lie ahead. As we embrace this journey, we recognize the beauty of our interconnectedness, where the choices we make for our health resonate throughout our neighborhoods and beyond. The significance of booster shots, then, transcends the individual experience. They represent a promise to ourselves, to our families, and to our communities. This promise is one of vigilance, resilience, and adaptability, qualities that are essential in the ever-evolving landscape of health. The narrative of vaccination is a shared story, where each chapter builds upon the last, leading us toward a future where the burden of infectious diseases is diminished. As we ponder the continuing evolution of vaccines and booster shots, we find ourselves at a pivotal moment in history. The lessons learned from past outbreaks inform our responses to emerging threats, allowing us to adapt our strategies to protect future generations. This ongoing commitment to health and well-being is a testament to the remarkable journey of science and humanity, where each booster shot is a step closer to a healthier world. Chapter 7: Herd Immunity, Protecting the Community. Herd immunity is a profound concept, a protective barrier that extends beyond the individual to embrace the entire community. It occurs when a significant portion of a population becomes immune to a disease, either through vaccination or previous infections, thereby reducing the overall spread of the pathogen. This phenomenon plays a crucial role in safeguarding those who are unable to be vaccinated, such as infants, the elderly, or individuals with compromised immune systems. Imagine a fortress where the walls are not merely stone and mortar, but the collective immunity of its inhabitants. Each individual's decision to vaccinate contributes to the strength of these walls, creating a safer environment for all. The importance of herd immunity cannot be overstated. It acts as a shield, protecting those most vulnerable and ensuring that diseases are less likely to spread within the community. When vaccination rates rise, the risk of outbreaks diminishes significantly, creating a ripple effect that enhances public health. As the renowned scientist Paul Offit remarked, vaccines are the most successful public health intervention in history. This statement underscores the transformative power of vaccinations in achieving herd immunity, effectively curbing the transmission of infectious diseases. Vaccination rates are integral to the health of any community. When a high percentage of individuals are immunized, the likelihood of disease transmission decreases. This is particularly vital in the case of contagious diseases, where one infected individual can potentially spread the illness to many others. Picture a line of dominoes where one falls and triggers a cascade. High vaccination rates serve to interrupt this chain reaction, preventing the spread before it can take hold. Conversely, when vaccination rates decline, the risk of outbreaks escalates, endangering not only those who are unvaccinated, but also those who rely on the immunity of others. Consider the historical example of smallpox, a disease that once ravaged populations across the globe. Through the tireless efforts of vaccination programs, smallpox was declared eradicated in the late 20th century. This monumental achievement was not merely the result of individual efforts, but rather a collective movement towards herd immunity. Each vaccination contributed to a greater whole, effectively extinguishing a disease that had plagued humanity for centuries. The legacy of smallpox serves as a powerful testament to the impact of achieving herd immunity through widespread vaccination. Another historical instance is the resurgence of measles in recent years, particularly in regions where vaccination rates have dipped. Measles is highly contagious, and its resurgence serves as a stark reminder of the importance of maintaining high vaccination coverage. Communities that once enjoyed the safety and security provided by herd immunity now face outbreaks, illustrating how quickly the balance can shift. As Dr. Anthony Fauci noted, vaccines have given us the opportunity to control infectious diseases that were once a major threat to public health. This observation highlights the necessity of continued vigilance in maintaining vaccination rates to sustain herd immunity. Imagining the impact of herd immunity invites us to consider the interconnectedness of our health. When we think about our choices, we might ask ourselves how our individual actions ripple through the community. Each person who chooses to vaccinate contributes not only to their own safety, but also to the broader well-being of those around them. This sense of shared responsibility fosters a culture of health, where the implications of our choices resonate far beyond ourselves. The concept of herd immunity extends into the realm of new and emerging diseases. As we have seen with the global pandemic, the swift spread of a novel virus can quickly overwhelm healthcare systems. The development and distribution of vaccines can mitigate this impact, and the collective participation in vaccination programs can help establish herd immunity against new threats. Imagine a community coming together in response to a crisis, each member playing their part in a unified effort to protect not just themselves, but their neighbors, families, and friends. Research continues to show that the benefits of herd immunity extend beyond infectious diseases. A healthy population translates to fewer healthcare costs, less strain on medical resources, and a stronger economy. Communities that prioritize vaccination demonstrate resilience, safeguarding their members against potential outbreaks and fostering a culture of health and well-being. As we explore the fabric of herd immunity, we see the remarkable stories of those who have dedicated their lives to this cause. Scientists, public health officials, and advocates work tirelessly to educate and promote the importance of vaccinations. Their efforts not only advance our understanding of disease prevention, but also inspire communities to engage in health-promoting behaviors. Historically, the journey towards herd immunity has not been without challenges. Vaccine hesitancy, driven by misinformation and fear, threatens the progress made in public health. The stories of individuals and communities overcoming these barriers are vital. They remind us that dialogue, education, and compassion can bridge gaps and foster understanding. The words of Dr. Jonas Salk, who developed the polio vaccine, resonate deeply. The greatest benefit is derived from the practice of vaccination. This wisdom encourages us to embrace knowledge and share it within our communities, dispelling myths that may hinder progress toward herd immunity. In contemplating the future, we can envision a world where herd immunity is not just a goal but a reality. Imagine communities where children grow up free from the fear of preventable diseases, where families are empowered to make informed health decisions that protect the vulnerable. The path to achieving this vision involves collaboration, advocacy, and a commitment to science. As we reflect on the importance of herd immunity, let us remember that protecting the community is a shared endeavor. Each vaccination is a step toward a healthier society, a contribution to the collective well-being. The journey requires perseverance and dedication, but the rewards are immeasurable, a safer world for everyone. In times of uncertainty and change, the concept of herd immunity offers hope. It serves as a reminder of our capacity to come together, to support one another, and to foster a healthier future. As we proceed, may we carry the spirit of community with us, understanding that our actions matter and that together, we can create a safer, healthier world for all. The interplay between vaccination rates and herd immunity serves as a poignant reminder of the power of collective action. Each individual's choice to vaccinate is like a thread woven into a larger fabric, creating a protective shield for those who cannot fend for themselves. Imagine a community where every thread is strong and vibrant, contributing to a blanket of safety that envelops the most vulnerable among us. The strength of this collective immunity is not merely a statistic. It is a living testament to the choices made by individuals united by a common purpose. In examining the historical landscape of herd immunity, we encounter the remarkable story of polio. Once a dreaded disease that caused paralysis in countless children, polio became a symbol of hope through vaccination efforts. The development of the polio vaccine by Jonas Salk and later, Albert Sabin, transformed the trajectory of public health. These vaccines not only protected individuals, but also spearheaded a societal movement towards herd immunity. Communities rallied together, understanding that their collective immunity could eradicate a disease that had long cast a shadow over childhood. This communal resolve led to the near elimination of polio in many parts of the world, highlighting the profound impact of widespread vaccination. As we reflect on these historical successes, we must also confront the challenges that arise when vaccination rates falter. The resurgence of diseases, such as whooping cough and measles, serves as a stark reminder of the fragility of herd immunity. These outbreaks often occur in communities where misinformation has led to vaccine hesitancy, illustrating how quickly the protective barriers can crumble. Imagine a garden that flourishes when nurtured, but begins to wither when neglected. This metaphor encapsulates the importance of education and advocacy in maintaining high vaccination rates, ensuring that the garden of public health continues to thrive. Prominent public health figures, like Dr. Anthony Fauci, have emphasized this need for vigilance. Their calls to action resonate in the hearts of those who understand that the fight against preventable diseases is ongoing. Vaccination is not merely a personal choice, it is a commitment to the health of the community. When individuals choose to vaccinate, they are not only safeguarding their own health, but also reinforcing the foundation of herd immunity that protects everyone, especially those who cannot be immunized. Looking back at the historical context of herd immunity, we find parallels in the efforts to combat influenza. Seasonal flu vaccines have long been a staple of public health policy, showcasing how vaccination can mitigate the impact of viral outbreaks. The development of the flu vaccine exemplifies the adaptability and responsiveness of the scientific community. Each year, researchers analyze circulating strains, crafting vaccines that can effectively combat the most prevalent variants. This proactive approach is a testament to the power of science and collective action, underscoring the importance of staying informed and prepared. The story of herd immunity extends beyond infectious diseases. It encompasses the broader implications of a healthy population. When communities prioritize vaccination, they not only reduce illness, but also foster economic stability. Picture a landscape where fewer individuals fall ill, leading to reduced healthcare costs and a more productive workforce. The ripple effects of herd immunity extend into education, as fewer sick days allow children to attend school consistently, nurturing a brighter future for all. As we contemplate the interconnectedness of our health, we can draw inspiration from the words of Margaret Mead, who once stated, "Never doubt that a small group of thoughtful, committed citizens can change the world. Indeed, it is the only thing that ever has." This ethos rings true in the realm of vaccinations. It speaks to the power of grassroots movements, where communities come together to advocate for public health and the importance of immunization. The stories of those who have led these movements illustrate the profound impact that determination and unity can have on societal health. In the face of challenges, we must also celebrate the victories of public health campaigns that have successfully enhanced vaccination rates. Innovative strategies, such as mobile clinics and community outreach programs, have reached underserved populations, ensuring that everyone has access to life-saving vaccines. These initiatives serve as beacons of hope, illuminating the path toward achieving herd immunity in diverse communities. Imagine the joy of families receiving vaccines, knowing they are contributing to a safer environment for their children and neighbors. The role of healthcare professionals cannot be overstated in this narrative. Doctors, nurses, and public health advocates serve as trusted sources of information, guiding individuals through the complexities of vaccination. Their unwavering commitment to educating the public fosters trust and encourages informed decision-making. The conversations they have with patients can shape perceptions, dispelling myths, and reinforcing the importance of vaccination as a collective responsibility. As we navigate the ongoing journey of public health, we must remain steadfast in our commitment to herd immunity. Each vaccination is a step towards a healthier future, a testament to our collective will. Imagine a world where diseases that once plagued humanity are mere memories, thanks to the power of science and community action. The potential for a safer, healthier society lies within our grasp, waiting for each of us to play our part. In the midst of uncertainty, the story of herd immunity offers hope. It invites us to reflect on the interconnectedness of our health and the shared responsibility we hold. By choosing to vaccinate, we are not only protecting ourselves, but also standing together as a community, forging a path toward a brighter, healthier future. As we move forward, let us carry this spirit of unity and commitment, recognizing that the journey to achieving and maintaining herd immunity is one we embark on together. Chapter 8: Vaccine Development and Safety Testing. The journey of vaccine development is a complex and meticulous process, one that is essential for safeguarding public health. Imagine a grand laboratory filled with scientists who are driven by a singular purpose: to create a shield against diseases that have plagued humanity for centuries. This process begins with a deep understanding of the pathogens themselves, drawing upon the knowledge gained from the immune system's responses to various threats, as we explored in earlier chapters. Just as a composer carefully constructs a symphony, researchers meticulously design vaccines, aiming to evoke a robust immune response that can stand the test of time. At the heart of vaccine development lies a series of well-defined phases, each one crucial for ensuring both efficacy and safety. Initially, the journey begins with preclinical testing, where the vaccine is explored in the lab and often in animal models. This stage allows scientists to evaluate how the immune system reacts to the vaccine candidate, paving the way for further investigation. It is a time for experimentation, a phase where hypotheses are tested and refined, much like an artist perfecting their craft before unveiling a masterpiece. Once preclinical testing yields promising results, the vaccine enters the clinical trial phase, divided into multiple stages, each progressively advancing towards human testing. The first phase, known as Phase 1, typically involves a small group of healthy volunteers. Here, scientists focus on assessing safety and determining the appropriate dosage. Imagine the atmosphere of anticipation as these volunteers step forward, each playing a pivotal role in a larger collective effort to combat disease. As the trials progress to Phase 2, the number of participants expands. This stage not only continues to monitor safety, but also begins to analyze how well the vaccine works. The volunteers, representing a broader segment of the population, provide critical insights into the immune response elicited by the vaccine. It is a fascinating dance of data collection and analysis, where every detail contributes to a clearer understanding of how the vaccine operates within the human body. Phase 3 is where the stakes become even higher. In this phase, thousands of participants are involved, and the focus shifts to comparing the vaccine's efficacy against a placebo. This rigorous testing is akin to a trial by fire, as the vaccine is placed in real-world conditions. The results of these trials can be monumental, potentially leading to a breakthrough that offers hope against diseases that once seemed insurmountable. As we consider these phases, one might wonder how scientists ensure that the vaccines are safe for public use. Safety assessments are woven throughout the entire process, with careful monitoring for any adverse effects. The data collected during each phase is scrutinized, forming a comprehensive picture of the vaccine's safety profile. The goal is to ensure that the benefits far outweigh any potential risks, a commitment to public health that is unwavering. Regulatory bodies play an essential role in this intricate process. Organizations such as the Food and Drug Administration in the United States or the European Medicines Agency serve as the gatekeepers of vaccine approval. They are tasked with reviewing the extensive data generated during clinical trials, ensuring that every claim made by the vaccine developers is backed by rigorous evidence. Their mission is to protect the public, and their expertise is vital in determining whether a vaccine is safe and effective. Imagine these regulatory bodies as vigilant guardians, carefully weighing the potential risks against the benefits of a new vaccine. They assess the data not only from clinical trials, but also consider how the vaccine will be used in the general population. Their evaluations are thorough, often involving panels of experts who deliberate over the findings, ensuring that every angle is explored. Once a vaccine receives approval, the journey does not end there. Continuous monitoring is a vital aspect of vaccine safety. Once a vaccine is administered to the public, health agencies remain vigilant, observing for any unexpected reactions or long-term effects. This post-marketing surveillance is crucial in maintaining public trust and safety, reinforcing the commitment to protect and promote health. The importance of this comprehensive approach to vaccine development and safety cannot be overstated. The stories of remarkable individuals who have contributed to this field are woven throughout history. Figures such as Louis Pasteur and Albert Calmet, who developed the first vaccine for rabies, and Edward Jenner, who pioneered the smallpox vaccine, remind us of the relentless pursuit of knowledge and innovation. Their legacies live on in every vaccine that is administered today, a testament to the power of science and collaboration. As we reflect on the vaccine development process, it is worth considering the profound impact these efforts have had on global health. Vaccines have eradicated diseases, reduced mortality rates, and saved countless lives. The dedication of scientists, researchers, and healthcare professionals is a shining example of humanity's resilience and commitment to progress. What drives this relentless pursuit of vaccine development? It is the hope for a healthier future, the desire to protect the most vulnerable among us, and the belief in the power of science to overcome obstacles. Each vaccine is not just a medical intervention. It is a promise of protection, a hope for a world where diseases are kept at bay, allowing communities to thrive. As we continue on this journey through the world of immunization, we uncover the intricate details that make this field so dynamic and vital. The ongoing evolution of vaccine technology, the collaboration of scientists across the globe, and the unwavering commitment to safety and efficacy are all part of a larger narrative that shapes our understanding of health and wellness. In the next chapter, we will explore further the advancements in vaccine technology and the future of immunization. But for now, let us pause and appreciate the remarkable journey that has brought us to this point, a journey filled with dedication, innovation, and hope. As we immerse ourselves in the intricacies of vaccine development, the role of regulatory bodies becomes increasingly apparent. These organizations serve as the guardians of public health, ensuring that every vaccine on the market has undergone rigorous scrutiny. Imagine a team of experts huddled around a table, poring over mountains of data, meticulously assessing the safety and efficacy of a new vaccine. They are not just reviewing numbers. They are analyzing lives, futures, and the potential to eradicate diseases. The regulatory approval process is comprehensive and often lengthy, designed to instill confidence in the vaccines that will ultimately be administered to millions. Each phase of clinical trials generates a wealth of information. In addition to safety and efficacy, regulatory bodies also evaluate manufacturing processes and quality controls, ensuring that each vaccine dose is consistent and reliable. This aspect of oversight is critical, as even minor variations in production can affect how a vaccine works. One might wonder how these regulatory bodies manage such an immense responsibility. The answer lies in their structured approach to assessment and the collaboration with independent advisory committees. These panels often consist of scientists, healthcare professionals, and representatives from the community, ensuring a diverse range of perspectives is considered. Their insights help to refine the data and present a more holistic view of the vaccine's potential impact on public health. After a thorough review, the regulatory body may grant approval, but the journey towards ensuring vaccine safety continues. Post-approval surveillance plays an essential role in ongoing vaccine monitoring. This phase is akin to keeping a watchful eye over a delicate ecosystem, where every change is noted and every reaction is analyzed. Health agencies utilize a variety of systems to capture any adverse events following vaccination, which might range from mild reactions like soreness at the injection site to rare, serious events. The importance of this ongoing monitoring cannot be understated. It serves not only to identify any potential issues, but also to reaffirm the vaccine's safety profile as more data emerges. Imagine the reassurance this brings to families who rely on vaccines to protect their children. They can trust that the authorities are not only committed to initial safety assessments, but are also vigilant in the long term. Furthermore, the communication of findings from these monitoring efforts plays a crucial role in maintaining public trust. Transparency is vital. When health agencies communicate openly about both the benefits and risks associated with vaccines, they foster a sense of partnership with the community. In turn, this encourages a culture of vaccination, where individuals feel empowered to make informed decisions about their health. During this exploration of vaccine safety, it is worthwhile to reflect on the evolution of public perceptions surrounding vaccinations. Historically, vaccines have faced skepticism, often fueled by misinformation and fear. However, the tireless dedication of scientists and public health advocates has led to a resurgence of trust in vaccines. Their efforts have shown that the benefits of vaccination far outweigh the risks, saving millions of lives and preventing countless diseases. Consider the voices of influential figures in the field. Dr. Anthony Fauci, a prominent immunologist, has often emphasized the importance of vaccines in combating infectious diseases, stating, "Vaccines are one of the most important public health tools we have." This sentiment echoes through the halls of modern medicine, reinforcing the notion that every vaccine developed is a step toward a healthier future. As we delve deeper into the narrative of vaccine development, it is essential to acknowledge the role of innovation. The landscape of vaccine technology is constantly evolving, driven by advancements in research and technology. New platforms, such as mRNA vaccines, have revolutionized the field, allowing for quicker design and production. This innovation was prominently displayed during the recent global pandemic, where rapid vaccine development became a beacon of hope amidst uncertainty. Imagine the intricate dance of scientists working to create an mRNA vaccine. Unlike traditional methods that often use inactivated or weakened pathogens, mRNA vaccines use a different approach. They instruct cells to produce a harmless piece of the virus, specifically the spike protein found on the virus's surface. This triggers an immune response, teaching the body to recognize and combat the real virus if it enters the system. The speed and efficacy of this technology have opened new doors to combating not only existing diseases, but also those that may arise in the future. The success of mRNA vaccines has led to a renewed interest in vaccine research and development. Scientists are now exploring other diseases that could benefit from similar approaches, expanding the horizons of immunization. The pursuit of a universal flu vaccine, for example, aims to provide long-lasting protection against various strains of the virus, showcasing the potential of innovative technologies in addressing persistent health challenges. As we reflect on the extraordinary journey of vaccine development, it becomes clear that the collaboration between scientists, regulatory bodies, and the public is essential. Each participant plays a vital role in the collective mission to protect public health. The rigorous processes in place ensure that every vaccine is not only effective, but also safe for those who receive it. The stories of those who have dedicated their lives to this field inspire us. From researchers in laboratories to health officials implementing vaccination programs, their efforts weave a narrative of hope and resilience. They remind us that, while the challenges may be great, the rewards of perseverance and innovation in vaccine development are immeasurable. In the chapters that follow, we will continue to explore the future of immunization, delving into the advancements that lie ahead and the promise they hold for public health. The path is illuminated by the knowledge and dedication of those who came before us, paving the way for a healthier tomorrow. Chapter 9: Addressing Vaccine Hesitancy and Misinformation. Vaccine hesitancy is a complex phenomenon, influenced by a multitude of factors that intertwine individual beliefs, societal norms, and the flow of information. Imagine a delicate web where every strand represents a different aspect of human thought and experience. Misinformation, mistrust, and personal experiences can all contribute to the hesitancy surrounding vaccines. One significant factor is the spread of misinformation, often amplified by social media and online platforms. This digital age has transformed how we access information, but it has also given rise to a plethora of myths and misconceptions about vaccines. For instance, the fear that vaccines cause autism has been widely circulated, despite extensive research debunking this claim. The origins of such myths can often be traced back to a singular study, which, despite being retracted and discredited, left a lingering shadow of doubt in the public consciousness. In addition to misinformation, personal beliefs and cultural factors can play a pivotal role in vaccine hesitancy. Some individuals may worry about the ingredients in vaccines, fearing potential side effects or long-term consequences. Others may adhere to philosophical or religious beliefs that oppose vaccination. The emotional weight of these concerns can create a barrier to understanding the scientific rationale behind vaccinations. Historical context further complicates vaccine acceptance. Past events, such as unethical medical practices or public health failures, have eroded trust in health systems. The Tuskegee study, for example, highlights the importance of trust in public health initiatives, particularly within marginalized communities. The scars of such historical injustices can lead to skepticism about modern vaccine efforts, emphasizing the need for transparent communication and community engagement. To combat these challenges, it is essential to address the common myths and misconceptions surrounding vaccines head-on. One prevalent misconception is that natural immunity is preferable to vaccine-induced immunity. While it is true that natural infection can produce a robust immune response, it also carries significant risks, including severe illness and complications. In contrast, vaccines provide a safe and controlled way to build immunity without the dangers associated with the actual disease. Another common myth is the belief that vaccines overload the immune system. In reality, our immune systems are remarkably adept at handling multiple pathogens simultaneously. Each vaccine introduces only a small fraction of the antigens that our immune systems encounter daily. As we learned in earlier chapters, the immune system is equipped with a vast array of cells and mechanisms designed to respond to numerous threats at once. To promote accurate vaccine information, several strategies can be employed. Effective communication is paramount. Health professionals must engage in open, empathetic dialogues with patients, addressing their concerns while providing clear, evidence-based information. Imagine a conversation where questions are welcomed and answers are rooted in compassion and understanding. This approach fosters trust and encourages individuals to seek out accurate information. Community engagement initiatives can also play a crucial role in addressing vaccine hesitancy. Collaborating with local leaders and influencers can help disseminate accurate information and dispel myths. By embedding vaccine education within community settings, such as schools, places of worship, and local events, we can reach individuals where they feel most comfortable. Moreover, leveraging the power of storytelling can make a profound impact. Sharing personal experiences from individuals who have been vaccinated can humanize the discussion, bridging the gap between scientific facts and emotional understanding. When people hear firsthand accounts from their neighbors, friends, or family, the abstract concepts of vaccine safety and efficacy become tangible and relatable. In the realm of public health, transparency is vital. Keeping the public informed about vaccine research, safety protocols, and the rigorous testing processes can dispel fears and build confidence. As we explored in previous chapters, the journey of vaccine development is thorough and meticulous, ensuring that each vaccine is both safe and effective. Sharing this knowledge empowers individuals to make informed decisions about their health. Education plays a critical role in promoting accurate vaccine information. Schools and health organizations can implement programs that educate children and their families about the science behind vaccines, fostering a culture of understanding from a young age. Imagine a classroom where children learn the importance of vaccines as a part of their health education, equipping them with knowledge that they can carry into adulthood. Additionally, combating misinformation requires a proactive approach. Monitoring social media platforms for false information and providing timely corrections can mitigate the spread of harmful myths. Collaborations between tech companies and health organizations can lead to initiatives that promote trustworthy sources of information, steering individuals away from misleading narratives. As we continue to explore the landscape of vaccine hesitancy, it is important to remember the role that empathy and understanding play in addressing these challenges. Each individual's experience is unique, shaped by personal beliefs, cultural backgrounds, and historical contexts. Acknowledging these factors while providing accurate information can create a pathway toward building trust and acceptance. In the words of the esteemed immunologist, Dr. Paul Offit, vaccines are the most successful public health intervention in history. This statement is not merely an assertion. It reflects the transformative power of immunization in saving lives and preventing disease outbreaks. By engaging with individuals on their terms, addressing their fears, and providing credible information, we can foster a more informed public, one that embraces the science of vaccination as a means of protecting not only themselves, but also their communities. As we reflect on the journey of vaccines and their role in our lives, consider the remarkable strides we have made in public health. The collective efforts to combat vaccine hesitancy are not just about individual health. They are about fostering a culture of trust, understanding, and community resilience. The path toward overcoming misinformation and hesitancy requires patience and persistence, yet it is a journey worth undertaking for the greater good. Through these efforts, we can empower individuals to make choices rooted in knowledge rather than fear. By illuminating the truth about vaccines, we can pave the way for a healthier future, where the benefits of vaccination are embraced and the shadows of doubt are dispelled. The importance of this endeavor resonates deeply within the framework of public health, reminding us that every step taken toward education and understanding is a step toward safeguarding the well-being of future generations. In addressing vaccine hesitancy, it is also essential to understand the psychological underpinnings that influence individuals' decisions regarding vaccination. Cognitive biases often shape how people assess information, leading them to favor familiar narratives or those that resonate with their pre-existing beliefs. This phenomenon is particularly evident in the way misinformation can spread like wildfire, as individuals may gravitate toward information that confirms their fears rather than seeking out balanced, factual content. Imagine the brain as a filter, sifting through an overwhelming amount of information daily. In this cluttered landscape, it is easy for misinformation to take root, especially when it aligns with one's fears or doubts. The emotional weight of health decisions can create a fertile ground for these biases. This underscores the importance of not only providing accurate information, but also addressing the emotions tied to vaccine hesitancy. One effective approach is utilizing motivational interviewing techniques, This method encourages open-ended questions that invite individuals to express their concerns, allowing health professionals to guide conversations gently. By fostering a non-judgmental atmosphere, individuals may feel more comfortable sharing their thoughts and fears. It becomes a collaborative effort in which the goal is not merely to convince, but to understand and support. Furthermore, the role of social networks cannot be overlooked. People often turn to friends, family, and community members for advice on health-related matters. The influence of these networks can either bolster confidence in vaccines or amplify fears. Consider the powerful impact of a trusted friend sharing their positive vaccination experience. This simple act can shift perceptions, demonstrating that vaccines are not just abstract concepts, but part of shared experiences within a community. Incorporating the voices of community leaders, healthcare providers, and even those who were once hesitant but chose to vaccinate can create relatable narratives that resonate deeply. As the esteemed physician and author Dr. Adel Gawand once noted, "We are all imperfect. The only way we can do our best is to be honest about our limitations." Sharing stories of personal journeys toward vaccination, including doubts and resolutions, can humanize the process and inspire others to consider the benefits of immunization. The implementation of targeted public health campaigns can also play a pivotal role in dispelling myths and fostering vaccine acceptance. These campaigns should be tailored to address specific concerns of different demographic groups, recognizing that cultural beliefs and values vary widely. For instance, providing information in multiple languages and formats can ensure accessibility, while culturally sensitive messaging can resonate more effectively with diverse populations. Moreover, harnessing the potential of social media as a tool for education rather than misinformation can shift the narrative around vaccines. By actively sharing accurate information, engaging visuals, and personal testimonies across platforms, public health organizations can reclaim the space for constructive dialogue. Imagine scrolling through a social media feed filled with inspiring stories of individuals who have safeguarded their health and that of their loved ones through vaccination. This positive reinforcement can create a ripple effect, encouraging others to follow suit. Additionally, integrating vaccine education into routine healthcare visits can normalize discussions about immunization. By framing vaccination as a standard part of healthcare, health professionals can reduce apprehension and make it a natural topic of conversation. This strategy not only promotes informed decision-making, but also emphasizes the collaborative role that healthcare providers play in ensuring community health. The impact of vaccine hesitancy is not confined to individual health. It has broader implications for public health initiatives. When vaccination rates decline, the risk of outbreaks increases, endangering even those who are vaccinated. The concept of herd immunity, previously explored, serves as a reminder that each individual's decision to vaccinate contributes to the collective well-being of the community. Consider the profound words of Dr. Anthony Fauci, who stated, "We will not eradicate this virus, but we can control it." This sentiment encapsulates the essence of why addressing vaccine hesitancy is crucial. By fostering a culture of trust, understanding, and proactive communication, we can work collectively to control and prevent the spread of infectious diseases. In our quest to combat misinformation, it is essential to continuously evaluate the effectiveness of strategies employed. Conducting research to assess the impact of public health campaigns, community engagement initiatives, and educational programs can provide valuable insights. By learning what resonates with communities, we can refine our approaches, ensuring that we meet individuals where they are in their understanding and beliefs. As we deepen our understanding of vaccine hesitancy and misinformation, it is essential to remain adaptable. The landscape of public health is ever-changing, and the emergence of new information can shift perceptions swiftly. Therefore, evolving our strategies to remain relevant and responsive is key to fostering a well-informed public. Ultimately, addressing vaccine hesitancy is not merely a matter of providing information. It is about building relationships and fostering a sense of community. It is about creating an environment where individuals feel safe to ask questions, express their concerns, and engage in discussions that lead to informed choices. Through compassion, understanding, and a commitment to transparency, we can illuminate the path toward a healthier future. The journey may be challenging, but it is one worth undertaking, as the collective benefits of vaccination ripple through generations, ensuring a safer world for all. Chapter 10: The Future of Vaccination, Innovations and Challenges. Imagine standing on the cusp of a new era in medicine, where the power of innovation intertwines with the age-old battle against infectious diseases. Emerging vaccine technologies are at the forefront of this transformation, promising to revolutionize how we approach immunization. Among these, DNA vaccines and nanoparticle-based vaccines are capturing the imagination of scientists and public health experts alike. DNA vaccines represent a remarkable leap forward. Picture a tiny strand of genetic material, carefully designed to instruct our cells to produce specific proteins that mimic those found on the surface of pathogens. This innovative approach allows the immune system to recognize these proteins as foreign, prompting a robust immune response. Unlike traditional vaccines, which often use weakened or inactivated forms of pathogens, DNA vaccines can be quickly developed and manufactured in response to emerging threats. This adaptability is crucial in a world where new viruses can emerge seemingly overnight. Nanoparticle vaccines, on the other hand, harness the power of nanotechnology to enhance immune responses. Imagine particles so small that they can evade the body's natural defenses, delivering antigens directly to immune cells. These nanoparticles can be engineered to resemble pathogens, tricking the immune system into mounting a defense. The potential for this technology is immense, as it can improve the potency of vaccines and reduce the amount of antigen needed for an effective response. One of the most compelling aspects of these innovations is their potential role in addressing global health challenges. The world has witnessed immense strides in vaccination efforts, yet significant obstacles remain. Access to vaccines is often inequitable, with low-income countries facing hurdles in obtaining the necessary supplies. Imagine a world where every child, regardless of their background, has access to life-saving vaccines. Global vaccination efforts have faced myriad challenges, from logistical hurdles to vaccine hesitancy. The recent pandemic underscored the importance of collaboration across borders, as countries raced to develop and distribute vaccines. The speed at which COVID-19 vaccines were developed showcased the remarkable capabilities of science when fueled by urgency. Yet, this has also illuminated the disparities in vaccine distribution, with wealthier nations often hoarding supplies while poorer regions struggle to vaccinate their populations. As we look to the future, the importance of equitable access cannot be overstated. Vaccination is not merely an individual choice, it is a collective responsibility. The concept of herd immunity, explored in previous chapters, rests on the shoulders of an informed and engaged public. Each person's decision to vaccinate contributes to the greater good, creating a protective barrier that shields the most vulnerable among us. The potential impact of vaccines on future pandemics is profound. Imagine a world where rapid response vaccine platforms are the norm, allowing us to counter emerging viral threats before they escalate into global crises. The lessons learned from the COVID-19 pandemic have emphasized the necessity of preparedness. As Dr. Anthony Foss aptly noted, we have to be prepared for the next pandemic because there will be one. This foresight drives the urgency to invest in innovative vaccine technologies that can be deployed swiftly and effectively. In addition to rapid response capabilities, the integration of artificial intelligence and data analytics into vaccine research is opening new avenues for understanding pathogen behavior and immune responses. These advanced technologies allow scientists to predict which strains of viruses are likely to emerge, guiding vaccine development in real time. Imagine a future where we can anticipate outbreaks before they occur, protecting populations with precision-targeted vaccines tailored to specific threats. However, as we embrace these innovations, we must also acknowledge the challenges that lie ahead. Misinformation continues to pose a significant barrier to vaccination efforts, as we have explored in earlier chapters. The digital age has facilitated the rapid spread of myths and misconceptions, undermining public trust in vaccines. Imagine the power of a well-informed community that actively engages in discussions about the science behind vaccination, dispelling myths with facts and fostering a culture of understanding. The role of public health campaigns in addressing these challenges cannot be underestimated. Clear, transparent communication is essential to rebuild trust and encourage vaccine uptake. As we look toward the future, it is imperative that health organizations work alongside communities, listening to their concerns and providing accurate information. The future of vaccination is not solely about the technologies we employ, but also about the narratives we craft around them. We must inspire a sense of collective responsibility, emphasizing that each person plays a vital role in protecting not just themselves, but also their neighbors and loved ones. As we stand on the brink of this new frontier, the potential for vaccines to shape our world is immeasurable. They hold the promise of not only preventing diseases, but also fostering a healthier, more resilient global community. This vision can only be realized through collaboration, innovation, and a steadfast commitment to equitable access for all. Imagine a world where every individual is empowered with the knowledge and resources to protect themselves and their communities. A world where the collective strength of humanity is harnessed to combat infectious diseases, paving the way for a healthier future. As we move forward, let us embrace the innovations on the horizon while remaining vigilant against the challenges that persist. The journey of vaccination is far from over, and the possibilities that lie ahead are both exciting and hopeful. As the horizon of vaccination continues to expand, the focus shifts to the global landscape and the ambitious efforts to ensure that every individual has access to life-saving vaccines. Visualize a world where health equity is not merely an aspiration, but a palpable reality, where vaccines reach even the most remote corners of the globe. The contrast between nations with abundant resources and those grappling with scarcity highlights a fundamental challenge in public health. Global vaccination initiatives face numerous hurdles, logistical challenges, infrastructural deficiencies, and political barriers often hinder equitable access. Imagine the journey of a vaccine from a high-tech laboratory to a rural clinic. It is a long and winding road fraught with obstacles. Cold chain logistics, essential for preserving the integrity of vaccines, require precise temperature control. In many low-income countries, the infrastructure necessary for such operations is underdeveloped, complicating vaccine distribution. The delivery of vaccines in these regions is not just a matter of science. It is a test of ingenuity and perseverance. One inspiring story in this realm is the work of global health organizations, such as Gavi, the Vaccine Alliance. Gavi has played a pivotal role in bridging the gap, ensuring that millions of children in low-income countries receive vaccines. Their efforts to negotiate lower prices and create funding mechanisms underscore the importance of collaboration and innovation in overcoming barriers to access. As we reflect on these efforts, we can ask ourselves, what more can be done to amplify the voices of those who are often unheard in the global health conversation? The COVID-19 pandemic has further magnified these inequities, illustrating the urgent need for global cooperation. According to the World Health Organization, the swift development and deployment of vaccines during the pandemic showcased the power of collective action. However, it also exposed the stark disparities in vaccine availability and distribution. Wealthier nations, having secured early access to vaccines, often left poorer nations scrambling for supplies. This imbalance raises critical questions about our ethical responsibilities as a global community. Shouldn't health be a fundamental right for all? Moreover, the narrative of vaccination must evolve to include the voices of those who have been historically marginalized. Building trust within these communities is essential for successful vaccination campaigns. Engaging local leaders and health workers can create pathways to instill confidence in vaccines, transforming skepticism into acceptance. Imagine a community where families gather to hear from trusted figures about the benefits of immunization, breaking down barriers, and fostering an environment of understanding. As we contemplate the future, the potential impact of vaccines on future pandemics looms large. The rapid advancement of vaccine technologies not only enhances our ability to respond to current threats, but also prepares us for the unforeseen challenges that lie ahead. Consider the lessons learned from the swift development of mRNA vaccines during the pandemic. This groundbreaking technology, which uses a snippet of the virus's genetic code to stimulate an immune response, exemplifies an innovative approach that could be adapted for various pathogens in the future. Envision a world where the development cycle for vaccines is dramatically shortened, where scientists can quickly engineer vaccines tailored to emerging viral threats. The promise of mRNA technology, which allows for rapid adjustments based on genetic sequencing, could redefine our approach to pandemics. This adaptability is crucial in an era when viruses can jump from animals to humans with alarming speed. As we reflect on this potential, we might wonder, how do we ensure that these innovations are accessible and affordable for all? The integration of artificial intelligence and machine learning into vaccine development is also paving the way for more sophisticated approaches. These technologies can analyze vast data sets, predicting outbreaks and identifying which strains of viruses are likely to pose a threat. Imagine a future where scientists can forecast the emergence of a virus and initiate the vaccine development process before the first cases are reported. This proactive stance could transform our public health infrastructure, turning reactive measures into strategic planning. But with the promise of innovation comes the responsibility to address the challenges that persist. Vaccine hesitancy, exacerbated by misinformation, remains a formidable barrier to achieving widespread immunization. The digital landscape, while a tool for connection, can also serve as a breeding ground for myths and doubts. The challenge lies not only in debunking falsehoods, but in fostering a deeper understanding of the science behind vaccinations. How can we cultivate a culture of inquiry that empowers individuals to seek out reliable information? Public health campaigns must evolve to meet this challenge, focusing on transparent communication and community engagement. Harnessing the power of storytelling can illuminate the human experiences behind vaccination, creating connections that resonate with people's lives. Imagine a narrative that weaves together personal stories of resilience and hope, showcasing the impact of vaccines on individuals and communities. Such narratives can serve as powerful antidotes to fear and misinformation, reaffirming the collective responsibility we share in safeguarding public health. As we gaze into the future of vaccination, the horizon is rich with possibilities. The innovations on the brink of realization hold the potential to transform not only how we respond to infectious diseases, but also how we approach health as a global community. The journey ahead calls for collaboration, empathy, and an unwavering commitment to equity. In this unfolding narrative, we recognize that the path to a healthier future is paved with both challenges and triumphs. It is a journey that requires us to listen, learn, and act with compassion. The power of vaccines is not merely in their ability to prevent disease, it lies in their capacity to unite us, to foster a sense of shared purpose, and to inspire a collective vision for a world where health is a fundamental right for all.